Kelly Fox, Indiana County Technology Center on the line with us. Our conversation brought to you by Marcus and Mack, a law firm representing injured people. Mrs. Fox, good morning.
Good morning, Todd. How are you?
Wonderful. Hope you are as well.
Yes, doing well. Thank you very much.
Hey, this is Career and Technical Education Month.
Every February, we celebrate the fact that we are CTE, Career and Technical Education, right here in Indiana County, and that is a good thing. That's a nice opportunity for students in our area. And as you know, we are out and about this month also sharing a video with all ninth graders in the Indiana County schools because those ninth graders are getting ready to schedule for their 10th grade year. So it's a great time to celebrate being in career and technical education and sharing the opportunities that it provides to our current students as well as to our potential new students coming in next year in the 2021-22 school year.
Does Culinary bake a cake for the occasion?
You know what, we did.
Did you really?
And you're probably going to benefit from this because, you know, we always come down a little bit after this interview and we remind you that when we were in person, we would always bring you a treat for you and your friends down there.
Yes,
so
you did.
We did a giant chocolate chip cookie this month. Our Skills USA students went around and took orders, and we sold a lot of those cookies.
Oh, yeah?
The culinary students decorated them, of course, for Valentine's Day, and everyone picked them up on Friday to take home to their sweethearts and to the people that they care about the most. And it was a great fundraiser for our Skills USA, and it was a fun activity for our culinary students to bake all of those chocolate chip cookies.
You know, it points out something interesting and important about ICTC is it's very practical education. It's something that can be put to use and frequently is, and frequently for a very good cause.
Right. You know, if you were to say to me, what is the benefit of going to ICTC? Why is career and technical education so popular? It's really just that good feeling that it gives to the students, because when you look, especially in a year like we've had this past year, when you look at the option of going to school and you realize that our students just love being here at the ICTC, that is a good feeling. And why do they love being here? They love being here because they're fully engaged while they're here. Yes, they're in one class for a longer period of time than they are in any other class throughout their day, but it's in an area that they have selected, and they are learning new skills every day to become industry certified. And when you survey our students and you say, what do you like about being at the ICTC? It's the hands-on learning. It's the busyness. It's that kind of just get-it-done type attitude, and they love it.
Yeah, the valuable aspect as well is that frequently it involves certifications by industry standards, and that can get the door open for people to get a very, very nice job right out of school. Now, I know that seniors especially look forward to that, but those NOCTI certifications that are coming up, they're available for students in the underclasses as well, aren't they?
Sometimes our 11th grade students will take an industry certification exam, but the NOCTIs are not available to underclassmen. NOCTIs are specific to senior students, but because in every program area, we may have more than one industry cert available, sometimes the acquisition of those industry certifications are spread out over the 10th, 11th, and 12th grade years.
Yeah.
Like IT, for example, we have a CompTIA certifications in our Information Technology Services program, and at the end of year one, a student could be A+ certified and then move on to the Network Plus certification during year two. So every program is unique, and it has opportunities. And what I've been telling these potentially new students coming into ICTC is that what makes ICTC graduates different from a graduate who did not attend ICTC is that our students definitely have a higher level of skill in a particular concentration, which makes them more employable upon graduation. And as you know, then our students have the option to either go on directly to work and use those skills with an employer, or they can take those skills and take them to the next educational level and move on to either an associate degree or a bachelor's degree at an educational institution of their choice. And we love it when they connect what they've started here to that post-secondary degree.
Absolutely. They can even do both, get the job and get the further education.
Isn't that the truth? That's the best win situation right there. Make more than average wage on the side, go get your education. Sometimes, too, the industry employers will pay for that further education for some of our students, and so then it's less money out of their pocket.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's talk a little bit about seniors at ICTC. They're in the final months of their high school careers, and the NOCTIs are coming up for them, but they're really in final preparation mode to get out into the world, aren't they?
They are. That end of the tunnel is beginning to be a little bit more lit at the end, and NOCTIs are coming up. That will be in April, actually, but, we don't just arrive to April and say, oh, it's NOCTI time. Mm-hmm. Our seniors and our teachers have been working weekly, if not daily, in preparation for those upcoming NOCTIs, and we're just so glad that we're able to do that this year. Of course, we did not have the NOCTI exam last year for our students, and so it will look a little different this year, as most other things do, but at least we'll be able to provide that industry test for our students. And we're looking forward to working with our employers in a very safe environment to allow that to happen.
You talked earlier about presenting ICTC to young students who aren't there yet, but one day might. How's that going? What are some of the events that you do, or what are some of the efforts that are underway?
Yeah, so what we're able to do this year to introduce ICTC to incoming, they're currently freshmen, they'll be incoming 10th graders next year, as our digital communications program took a lot of footage from the program areas here at the ICTC, and our instructors participated by giving audio to describe their program. And so instead of having all of the ninth graders here for a building-wide tour, because we need to keep our numbers down to a manageable number, we are taking that video that DC created, and we're able to share that in a tour fashion. And I'm actually the representative going out then to the sending schools or participating with them virtually, and we're sharing the video so that they can still see the 13 areas that are available to them for scheduling. And then what will follow, we hope, next month, during the month of March, is that we would open up our doors and allow them to come in and shadow. And we'll be able to do that by putting our high school students, or the majority of them, out on a virtual learning day. So our high school students will progress with their learning just in a different virtual fashion, and then the shadows will come in and occupy their space for the day so that they can experience the programs and make the choices that they need to for their schedules.
When you think about the way the pandemic has affected the way we school, nowadays, ICTC with the ICTC, the IT students and people who are actually preparing for careers in that way, sort of this whole school year serves as a lab for them, doesn't it?
Oh, absolutely. We had an in-service day on Monday, and we're all still learning new tricks and how to use different apps and software to screencast and just to save the videos so that you can have it available and not have it take forever to download. And, so there's all kinds of tricks out there, and our teachers have been very open and flexible to learning those and making online learning available. In our school in particular, I wouldn't recommend online learning for an extended period of time because that hands-on piece is so necessary, and our equipment has to stay here, so we need our students here, and we've been lucky to be open. Our students have been great with keeping the mask on and social distancing, so we've been so glad that we've made it this far into the school year, and we have been able to stay open 5 days a week.
She is Kelly Fox. It is Career and Technical Education Month at ICTC. Of course, folks can learn more online, and you probably have a good Facebook page going too, don't you?
We do. That's where we put all of our advertisements and announcements, is right there on the ICTC Facebook page, the Indiana County Technology Center Facebook page, and then, of course, it's ictc.edu on the web.
Good shape, good shape. Kelly, thank you so much for visiting with us this morning.
Hey, thanks for having us, Todd, and we'll see what we can do about that chocolate chip cookie for you, okay?
All right, I'll get my own milk.
Okay, sounds good.
Have a wonderful day.
You do as well.
It is Indiana in the Morning here on WCCS.